After making this Ankara dress, I decided to share it with you guys. But first, let me start by introducing myself. Hi, my name is Lilian of Lilian Fashion Lounge, and in this channel, I talk about everything fashion, pattern drafting, online and physical tutorials, and many more. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy more videos like this. So let's get started. Now, these are the materials that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my Ankara print material. Then I'm also going to be using this this black crepe fabric. The black crepe fabric is going to be used for the upper part, while the Ankara fabric is going to be used for the pleated part of the line. I'm also going to be using my lining and my zip for this particular style. So the first thing we're going to do is to fold. I'm going to be folding my crepe fabric into 4 as seen. Then I'm going to be this is the starting point for our measurement. So that is the reason why I made it 1/2 inch. So from that 1/2 inch line, I'm going to be marking my bust line. Now this is not my dress, this is for my daughter, so I'm going to be using my I'll be saying my but it is for my daughter. So after marking my bust line, I went ahead to mark the waistline and also the hip as seen, but the hip line as seen. So I'm going to be using my ruler to draw out all the lines. Then after drawing the lines, I'm going to be marking the measurement, that is the actual measurement divided by 4. Now for the hip, I'm going to be marking it divided by 4. Then I'll be adding sewing allowance and also ease for the dress. Now for this dress, I was using 2.5 inches for this dress. So I'm going to go ahead and mark it accordingly. So after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and mark 1 inch on the tip of the I'm going to mark 1 inch downward from the 1/2 inch from the tip of the material. Now after marking it, I'm going to draw a slant line from the 3-inch neckline I marked. Then from that line, I'm going to be marking my actual shoulder from the tip of my material. I'm marking my shoulder length. So from there, I'm going to be drawing my armhole. Now you can decide to use your hand, you can decide to use your French cuff. If you don't have your French cuff, you can use your hand to draw. And please don't forget to add your ease. Don't forget to add 1/2 inch allowance for the shoulder, because I added it. Then I'm going to be drawing out I'm going to be connecting my lines using the ruler. Now, after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to measure 1 inch at the tip of the material to get the neckline for the back. Then I'm going to connect it as seen. So from the hip line, I'm going to be marking 1 inch. Now this 1 inch I'm adding is for the sewing allowance. That's for the ½ inch for the shoulder and ½ inch for the hip area. I'm also going to be cutting the shoulder, but before cutting the shoulder, I'm going to be adding ½ inch ease also. Now, if you guys notice in this video, I first of all cut the back, the neckline for the back before cutting the neckline for the front. Yes, that is the best way to cut it when you're using a freehand method. You are going to be cutting the back, then you're going to be using the neck for the back to cut the front. So after doing that, I went ahead to fold the back. I moved the front, then I folded my back into to cut it out for the zip. So now when we are done with this, for the hip, at the hip area, I'm going to measure 5 inches. Then I'll connect it with a straight line to the hip. Then I'm going to be cutting it out as seen. And I'm going to be doing the same thing for the back. That is how we got our V-shaped for the upper part of the dress. Now that we are done with the upper part of the dress, we're going to move to the sleeve of the dress. Now for the sleeve, I'm going to be using 8 inches for this one. Now the width is going to be around 7 to 8 inches, 6 to 7 inches. So I'm going to be marking this all around the Ankara fabric. Now for the armhole, I went ahead to use 5 inches for the armhole. So I'm going to be cutting this out. And that's that for the sleeve. Now to get the lower part of the dress, I'm going to measure the actual dress, the actual length of the dress. Now the length of the dress is supposed to be 40, so I'm going to be subtracting whatever is remaining from the dress. I'm going to be subtracting it. So after subtracting, what I got was 15. So, and I'm also going to measure the width of the dress. So after measuring, I got 12 inches. So that is how I got this measurement. I multiplied the 12 inches by 4, then I cut it out. I measured, I multiplied by 8, and then I cut it out. So after cutting it out, I went ahead to start sewing. Now the first thing I'm going to sew is the neck area. As seen, I went ahead to sew the neck area, then I notched it and top stitch it. So after top stitching it, I went ahead to sew the sides as seen. And please don't forget to always iron while you are sewing. It is very, very important. It's going to make your work very, very easy. So after sewing the sides on the wrong side, I went ahead to turn it to the right side. Then I stitched the remaining, which is the armhole, the shoulder, and the hip area. I stitched it down as seen. So I'm going to do the same thing for the back. I'm going to sew the neck first. Then I'll sew the back and the sides. Then on the right side, I'm going to sew the armhole and the shoulder armhole and the lower part area. So this is the result after I've finished sewing everything. So I'm going to go ahead to fix my zip as seen. So after fixing the zip, I'm going to go ahead to join the front and the back together. Now the first place I'm going to be joining is the shoulder area. So after joining the shoulder area, I'm going to go ahead to remark the bust line, the waistline, and the hip line. So after remarking it, I'm going to have to measure the waist. I'll measure the bust area in order to know where to sew. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm measuring the waist. Then I'm going to be using the actual measurement, and I will be marking it as seen. Then for the hip, I don't need to measure it because the hip is not complete. So what I did was I measured 1 inch at the hip area. Then I just connected it as seen. So I'm going to take this to my sewing machine. Then I'm going to sew it and show you guys the results. Now after sewing that, I'm gonna have to sew one part of the lower area, but I decided to share with you guys so you guys are going to understand how I made it. Now for the first thing that we are going to do is you're going to first of all use your ruffle foot to sew the ruffles together as seen. Then I'm going to be pointing out the middle of the front. After pointing out the middle of the front, I'm also going to mark the middle of the Ankara. I'm going to notch it. So I'm going to be joining the middle of the material with the middle of the Ankara. I'm going to be pinning together as seen. Then all the other prints, the ruffles, are going to be sewn on one side, on each side of the dress, just as I did for the back. So I'm going ahead to do that, and please don't forget that you're also going to be folding the lower part of your Ankara dress. So after doing that, I'm going to go ahead to whip to overlock the stitches. So after overlocking, I'm going to fix the sleeve. Now to fix the sleeve, I'm going to first of all loose the lower part, the lower part of my armhole. I'm going to be losing both sides. Then I'm going to fix I'm going to notch the middle of the armhole for the sleeve. I'm going to be notching both. Then I'll pin it. I'll fix it to the tip of the shoulder seam. Then I'm going to be pinning it all round as seen. So this is the final result after sewing the sleeve. Please, thank you for watching to this point. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more videos like this. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Bye.